One area that's feeling the pinch in Nevada is Lincoln County, home to the most mysterious military base in the world. As the I-Team first reported last week, it appears that a lot of the work underway at Area 51 is on hold for now. But that doesn't mean there's nobody home. George Knapp has the story.
A high-tech Sentinel is silhouetted atop a ridge adjacent to the best-known entrance point to Area 51. On the flip side of that gravel roadway, the telltale vehicle of the omnipresent Camo Dudes, the security force that patrols the perimeter of the Groom Lake facility to keep the curious out. Even with the unavoidable warning signs, hidden sensors, and armed security teams, there are still some who think the government shutdown might be a once-in-a-lifetime chance to slip onto the base and see what's going on.
Security is actually more intense than it was. Because people do expect there to be nobody there.
Connie West doesn't work at Area 51, but she presides over the unofficial clearinghouse for all things related to the mystery base, that is, the Little Ailey Inn in nearby Rachel. For 24 years, it's been a place where Groom Lake workers grab a beer or a bite, especially those employees who live in Lincoln County. West says her customers have been out of work since October 1st.
Most of my county is unemployed that work there. They're unemployed right now because they're government contractors.
So do they come in and tell you, hey, we're off until this gets settled, or what?
You kind of sort of are. They don't have to tell you. You kind of sort of know the cars are at home. They're at home.
Right.
Some are in a massive depression. Some are scrambling.
2 Groom Lake employees confirmed to us off camera they were let go on the 1st, along with a few hundred co-workers. One confirmation of that is the lot where the locals park when they get on the bus to head into the base. It's been empty. The private airfield near McCarran Airport, the one with the ominous warning signs, is traditionally how Las Vegas employees get to Groom Lake, but aviation watchers say there have been few, if any, of the Janet flights since the 1st. They add that other than a few unidentified flapping objects, there's been little aerial activity of any kind in the area, which is unusual for Rachel. A recent Popular Science article speculated about the exotic planes being developed at Area 51 these days, an invisible unmanned fighter, for example, or a special ops infiltrator craft. Whatever they're testing up there seems to be grounded for now. In a sparsely populated area like Lincoln County, the loss of a few hundred jobs is a big deal. Many of the locals who work there aren't scientists, they're construction workers who live paycheck to paycheck, and they're hurting.
Hey, Connie, I got some firewood for sale. Do you need any firewood? Really? I need to feed my kids. Of course, I'll buy your wood.
West says her customers are crossing their fingers, hoping the stalemate in Washington can end soon, so they can get back to the jobs they can't talk about at a base that doesn't exist. George Knapp, 8 News Now.
Hotel and motel occupancy in towns like Beatty are reportedly down to about 15% because contractors aren't going to work at the base. The Air Force does not answer questions about Area 51, but it's believed there are about 2,000 employees at any given time.